Woman who is secretly attracted to you always shows these three signs. Stoicism. Modern Stoic. We are most alive when we're in love. Srenia John Updike. Today, we're going to uncover something fascinating. The subtle, often hidden signs that reveal when a woman is quietly attracted to you. These signs don't come with flashing neon lights or loud declarations. Instead, they whisper through small actions, fleeting glances, and unconscious behaviors that most people overlook. Have you ever wondered if a woman you know might be drawn to you but hasn't yet found the courage or the words to say it? If so, you're not alone. And by learning to read these subtle cues, you'll gain an invaluable insight into human connection. Let me share a personal truth. Over the years, as I've grown in my understanding of relationships and attraction, I've realized that it's rarely the big gestures that matter most. It's the little things, the way someone's eyes linger just a moment longer than usual, the way they unconsciously mimic your posture or gestures, or those tiny smiles that seem to appear out of nowhere. These moments are rich with meaning, and learning to recognize them is like tuning into a secret language, one that speaks directly to the heart. This kind of awareness is especially powerful because women often express their feelings through nonverbal communication. They may not always say what's on their mind, but their bodies and subtle behaviors often reveal their true emotions. Unfortunately, if you're not paying attention, these signs can easily go unnoticed, and the opportunity to connect on a deeper level may pass by. Today, I want to walk you through 3 key signs, carefully supported by psychological research, that suggest a woman is secretly attracted to you. Understanding these signs doesn't just give you an edge in romance, it changes the way you perceive all your interactions. You begin to see beneath the surface, discovering layers of meaning in everyday moments that others miss. Imagine having the ability to interpret the unspoken language of attraction, the subtle shifts in body language, the little actions charged with emotion. This skill can transform your social confidence and deepen your relationships. You'll no longer have to guess or overthink. Instead, you'll recognize the signals with clarity and respond in ways that foster genuine connection. These signs aren't random or accidental. They are the natural, instinctive ways our minds and bodies reveal interest and affection. Attraction is a complex mix of psychological instincts, body language, and emotional energy, a dance of subtle signals that often says more than words ever could. By becoming more aware of these patterns, you gain the power to connect authentically and navigate social situations with a calm, stoic confidence. As we break down each of the 3 signs, I encourage you to reflect on the people in your life. You might begin to see things in a whole new light. Perhaps you'll recognize gestures and moments that you previously overlooked or misunderstood. This awareness is a gift, one that helps you move through relationships with more clarity, empathy, and confidence. If you're new here, make sure to like this video. We're diving deep into each of these signs, and you won't want to miss the insights that follow. And if you find value in what you're hearing, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with future content designed to help you master the art of connection and stoic wisdom. Now, let's begin our journey into decoding the subtle signals that reveal when a woman is secretly attracted to you. Sign number 1, the lingering glance. When it comes to uncovering a woman's secret attraction, nothing speaks louder than what I call the lingering glance, an eye contact that stretches just a moment longer than usual, almost like a silent conversation between 2 souls. If you ever catch her eyes holding yours for an extra beat, don't brush it off as coincidence or accident. This isn't mere happenstance. It's a powerful, subtle signal that she's drawn to you beneath the surface. Eye contact is more than just looking. It's a language in itself. When a woman's gaze lingers, it's not just curiosity. It's an unspoken invitation to connect on a deeper level. She's not only interested in your words, but captivated by who you are. This prolonged eye contact fosters intimacy naturally, creating an invisible thread that links 2 people emotionally and physically without a single word spoken. Scientific research confirms that when eyes meet and hold, it triggers a closeness rooted in biology and psychology, a kind of silent, magnetic pull that signals genuine interest. Have you ever noticed how pupils dilate when someone is attracted? It's an involuntary biological response, a physical clue your brain can't hide, revealing that her body is just as engaged as her mind. So if her eyes linger and those pupils subtly widen, she's unconsciously sending a clear message of attraction. What makes this even more fascinating is how the lingering glance is often accompanied by small, instinctive gestures, a soft smile that brightens her eyes, a slight tilt of the head, or raised eyebrows, all amplifying the meaning behind her gaze. These micro-expressions are powerful because they come from a place of authenticity, revealing what words might never fully express. Together, these signals form a symphony of attraction. She's interested, intrigued, and opening herself emotionally to you. Sometimes, these non-verbal cues are even more revealing than a direct confession because they bypass the filters of social politeness or nervousness, tapping straight into genuine feeling. Paying close attention to these signs means you're not just seeing her, you're truly understanding her. Now let's bring this to real life. Picture yourself in conversation with a woman whose eyes suddenly linger on yours, inviting a quiet exchange. Instead of feeling awkward or rushing to respond, take a deep breath and meet her gaze with calm confidence. There's no need to force anything. Acknowledging the moment with a gentle smile or maintaining the connection through attentive conversation is enough to nurture that invisible bond. This is where Stoicism and modern wisdom come in. Remain present, steady, and open, without letting impatience or anxiety cloud your judgment. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, famously said, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." Similarly, the way a woman's gaze lingers reveals the emotional landscape within her. It's a glimpse into her feelings, a silent window into her heart. So when you notice this, understand it's more than a glance. It's a meaningful connection, reaching out from one soul to another. Ultimately, when a woman holds eye contact longer than usual, don't dismiss it. It's an invitation to explore a deeper emotional connection. These signs of attraction are subtle, delicate, and easily missed if you're not paying attention. Yet, when you learn to read and respond to these cues with respect and confidence, you unlock a powerful tool in navigating relationships with clarity and grace. It's not about rushing or overanalyzing. It's about being present and recognizing the quiet ways attraction reveals itself. So next time you catch that lingering glance, remember it's more than a fleeting moment. It's a chance to connect, to understand, and perhaps to discover something meaningful. As you reflect on this, I encourage you to share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever noticed a lingering glance that changed the course of a conversation or relationship? How did you respond? Engaging with these subtle signs can transform not only how you perceive attraction, but also how deeply you connect with those around you. After all, as Aristotle wisely said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Recognizing attraction in others is a step toward knowing not just them, but yourself more fully. Comment this affirmation: I am calm, confident, and open to genuine connection. Sign number 2. She stays calm and composed around you. One of the most subtle yet profound signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you, especially within the context of Stoicism and the modern Stoic mindset, is her ability to remain calm and composed when she's around you. Unlike overt displays of emotion, which might be noisy or fleeting, Stoicism teaches the power of maintaining inner peace and emotional resilience regardless of external circumstances. When a woman feels a deep attraction, she doesn't necessarily need to act impulsively or overly expressive. Instead, her quiet confidence and steady demeanour reveal a controlled but genuine interest. This calmness isn't about indifference or coldness. Rather, it's a reflection of emotional intelligence and self-mastery, hallmarks of Stoic philosophy. She may feel a magnetic pull towards you, but chooses to embody balance and thoughtfulness, avoiding the typical nervous fidgeting or excessive flattery. This behavior signals that she respects herself and the interaction, valuing quality connection over superficial excitement. Imagine you're having a conversation with her, and notice that while others might become shy or overly eager in your presence, she remains grounded. Her voice is steady, her body language relaxed, and she seems fully present, absorbing what you say without distraction. This steadiness can be incredibly attractive because it shows she isn't swept away by fleeting feelings, but is engaging with you on a deeper, more deliberate level. Stoicism also emphasizes focusing on what is within one's control. Her composed nature suggests she's managing her emotions skillfully rather than being overwhelmed by them. It's a subtle but powerful indication that her attraction is sincere and mature, not just surface-level infatuation. The famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Her calm presence around you embodies this principle perfectly. She's choosing to be intentional about her feelings and interactions. In real life, this kind of composed attraction can be a game changer. It means you don't have to decode dramatic behaviors or guess her feelings based on highs and lows. Instead, you get a steady, consistent signal that she's interested, just expressed through calm confidence rather than flamboyant gestures. This is particularly meaningful for men who appreciate emotional stability and depth in relationships, aligning perfectly with a modern Stoic approach to connection. So when you notice a woman who doesn't lose her composure, but subtly shows she's engaged and interested through quiet confidence, consider it a powerful sign of secret attraction. Respond by matching her calm energy, showing respect for her inner strength, and building a connection based on mutual steadiness and authenticity. This creates a foundation for trust and meaningful interaction, much more than surface-level excitement ever could. Sign number 3. Emotional openness. When a woman is secretly drawn to you, one of the most unmistakable signs she will show is emotional openness, a powerful, deliberate invitation to enter her inner world, beyond casual conversation. This isn't mere small talk. It's a revealing gesture that exposes her true feelings, her hopes, her fears, her vulnerabilities, things she does not share lightly. Emotional openness demands trust, and when she entrusts you with this, she is essentially saying, "I see you as someone worthy, someone strong enough to handle my truth." Aristotle nailed it when he said, "Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies." This openness is the gateway to that soul-to-soul bond that few achieve. Modern psychological studies confirm what ancient wisdom has long known. Opening up emotionally deepens bonds and creates trust that cannot be easily broken. So when she leans in to share her personal stories or seeks your advice, do not dismiss it. She values your opinion, and you are quickly becoming the pillar she leans on. As a man who commands his life with the wisdom of a modern Stoic, you understand the power of mastering emotions. Yet this mastery is not cold detachment. Number. It's the strength to recognize emotional signals and respond with empathy. This is not weakness. It is power. When she opens her heart, engage fully. Don't just nod or glance away. Listen deeply. Make her feel safe and prove that her trust is not misplaced. This is how you build bonds that outlast fleeting attraction, transcending convenience and infatuation. Marcus Aurelius, the ultimate Stoic, reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Be alert to these emotional signs. Let emotional intelligence guide you to richer, more resilient connections. Now, you stand at a crossroads. Will you rise above superficial encounters and seize this chance for true connection? Or will you remain blind to these signals, missing the profound opportunity she is offering? The Stoic way demands truth. Face it without ego or fear. When she reveals her dreams or struggles, don't just offer advice. Show her understanding. Be the rock she can depend on. Only then will you cultivate empathy, respect, and a powerful emotional security where vulnerability becomes strength, not weakness. The more she opens up, the stronger your bond grows. This is your chance to evolve into the man who commands relationships, not by force, but by depth and authenticity. Remember, mishandling this openness by dismissing or minimizing her feelings is a fatal error. True mastery comes from embracing vulnerability, both hers and yours. Create a sacred space where you both connect on profound levels. In today's world, where shallow interactions flood social media and fleeting distractions dominate, emotional openness is a rare and priceless treasure. Don't shy away. Engage with courage. Show empathy. Be the unwavering presence she can trust. When she offers her heart, recognize the monumental power in that gesture. It will define the future of your connection. Emotional openness is not just a sign of attraction. It's a testament to trust and a deep desire for meaningful connection. Do not let this moment pass unnoticed. Seize it. Make her feel heard, understood, and safe. Your response today carves the path for your future relationships. Become the man who truly connects, who masters emotional intelligence and creates lasting bonds that defy time. This is your moment. Embrace it. Comment below if you're ready to own this power. Like and subscribe for more insights on mastering the art of genuine connection. Your journey as a modern Stoic begins now. Take control, engage fully, and watch your relationships thrive like never before. If you found this insight valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on mastering genuine connection. Comment to remember, I'm a man of strength and empathy, mastering connection with emotional intelligence. Sign number 4. The delicate touch. Have you ever caught yourself in a moment when a woman reaches out with a subtle touch, a gentle brush on your arm, a light tap on your shoulder, that seems almost accidental but carries a world of unspoken meaning? These delicate touches are far from random. They're her quiet way of signaling growing comfort and attraction toward you, a silent language that transcends words. In a world saturated with digital noise and filtered messages, touch stands out as a primal, authentic form of communication that cuts through the confusion and uncertainty. It's not merely about physical closeness, but an expression of emotional intimacy, trust, and a safe space where vulnerability can surface without fear. Science supports this. Research consistently shows that even the smallest physical contact activates parts of our brain responsible for trust and emotional bonding. When she touches you, she's dismantling invisible barriers, inviting you into a deeper, more meaningful connection. This simple physical gesture often sparks the release of oxytocin, the so-called bonding hormone, which cultivates calm, trust, and closeness, essential elements for any genuine relationship. In today's hyper-digital era, where communication is often reduced to texts and social media posts, these fleeting touches reclaim a powerful role. They convey layers of emotion that words on a screen can never capture. Notice how she might subtly touch your arm while laughing at your joke, or lean in slightly as you talk. These moments are her way of bridging the gap between mere acquaintanceship and emotional intimacy. Such gestures, while understated, are consistent signals, part of a silent dialogue that reveals her feelings more honestly than words might. The beauty lies in their subtlety. They're like whispers of attraction, invitations to engage on a deeper level. These physical signs are windows into her inner world, reflecting trust and comfort she's chosen to share with you. Why is touch so potent? Because as humans, we are wired for connection, and touch is one of the most immediate and instinctive ways to establish it. Yet, in the philosophy of modern Stoicism, which values emotional mastery and rational self-control, such touches are not impulsive but deliberate, meaningful expressions of trust and respect. When a woman initiates contact, it's a measured vulnerability, a decision to lower her defenses in your presence. This is a profound act of courage and openness, offering you a chance to respond with integrity, honoring her trust or risking its loss. Recognizing this delicate dynamic invites you to navigate relationships with awareness and emotional intelligence, cultivating connections rooted in mutual respect rather than fleeting desires. By tuning into these subtle physical cues, you're not just spotting signs of attraction, you're honing your ability to interpret the nuanced dance of modern relationships where words often fall short. The delicate touch becomes a vital bridge, a nonverbal handshake between hearts that speaks volumes about readiness for something deeper. When you acknowledge and reciprocate these gestures with genuine attention, you lay the groundwork for a relationship built on trust, respect, and emotional depth. So next time you feel that fleeting touch, don't dismiss it as mere coincidence. Recognize it as an invitation, a quiet but powerful declaration that she's opening herself up to you and perhaps ready to explore a more meaningful connection together. In this modern age, where true intimacy can be elusive, these moments of touch offer a timeless reminder of our shared humanity and the profound bonds we seek. Sign number 5. She remembers the small details you share. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, one of the most revealing signs is her remarkable ability to remember the little things you say, the kind of details that others might overlook or forget. This shows a deep level of attention and genuine interest. From a Stoic perspective, this trait highlights her mindfulness and focus on meaningful connection rather than shallow interaction. Think about the everyday conversations you have with different people. Most likely, casual acquaintances don't recall what you shared a day or a week ago, but when she remembers your favorite coffee order, the name of your childhood pet, or even a challenge you mentioned at work, it means she is not only listening, but valuing what you say. This kind of attentive memory reflects the ancient Stoic virtue of practical wisdom. She's discerning what matters and applying it thoughtfully in your interactions. Remember the words of Seneca, who said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." She's fully present with you, soaking in your story and making it part of her own understanding. This shows she's not casually attracted. She's engaged on a level that respects your identity and experiences. In real life, this can manifest in subtle but powerful ways. For example, she might bring up a topic you mentioned days earlier or surprise you with a small gift related to your interests. These actions are more than politeness. They're a reflection of her emotional investment. For you, this means you have someone who genuinely cares and values your life story. Instead of rushing to grand gestures or verbal affirmations, she chooses to build connection slowly and meaningfully. Her remembering details creates a steady foundation of trust and intimacy. When you notice this, respond with gratitude and reciprocate by remembering things about her too. This mutual mindfulness nurtures a balanced, authentic bond rooted in respect and understanding, a core principle in both Stoicism and healthy modern relationships. If you found this insight powerful, like, comment below, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on mastering connection and Stoic strength. Now, commit this to memory and type it in the comments to own your power. I'm a man who values and is valued deeply. Sign number 6. She casually finds ways to touch you. Physical touch is one of the most primal ways humans communicate attraction and closeness. When a woman is secretly drawn to you, she may find small, casual moments to touch your arm, shoulder, or hand during conversation. These touches are subtle but deliberate, conveying warmth and openness without overwhelming either of you. From a Stoic standpoint, this measured physical contact aligns with the philosophy's emphasis on intention and restraint. The modern Stoic values meaningful gestures that aren't excessive or emotionally chaotic, but balanced and sincere. Her light touches suggest she's testing the waters of connection, offering a physical invitation without rushing. Imagine you're engaged in conversation, and she lightly brushes your arm or places her hand near yours. It might seem incidental, but these moments carry emotional weight. They break down invisible barriers, creating a bridge between you. The famous psychologist Albert Mehrabian found that non-verbal communication, including touch, can carry more weight than spoken words in conveying feelings. Physiologically, touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which fosters trust and emotional closeness. Her subtle touches signal that she's comfortable with you and eager to deepen your connection. For you, recognizing these moments offers a cue to reciprocate or acknowledge the unspoken bond developing. In real life, don't overlook these small gestures. They're often easier to give than words and can be powerful markers of her interest. Respond with gentle awareness, perhaps a matching touch or a warm smile to honor this quiet dialogue of attraction. This thoughtful reciprocity strengthens mutual respect and emotional balance, key tenets of Stoicism and meaningful relationships. Sign number 7. She seeks opportunities to be near you in group settings. Even in crowded rooms, a woman who's secretly attracted to you will subtly gravitate toward your presence. She doesn't need to make a scene or loudly proclaim her interest. Instead, her quiet effort to stay physically close signals a desire for connection. This behavior resonates with the Stoic idea of purposeful action. She isn't randomly positioning herself, but intentionally choosing proximity as a way to nurture familiarity and trust. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." She overcomes social distractions to prioritize time near you. When you notice her consistently appearing nearby during social gatherings, pay attention. This choice reflects more than convenience. It's an unconscious pull toward you. It's her way of carving out moments to share energy and conversation, even if brief or subtle. In practical terms, this could mean sitting next to you at a meeting, joining your group conversations, or arriving early to see you. These small decisions show she values your presence and wants to deepen your rapport. For you, this is a clear invitation to engage, initiate conversation, include her in your circle, or simply acknowledge her with warm attention. Doing so demonstrates respect and openness, reinforcing the Stoic ideal of mutual goodwill. Recognizing and responding to this sign helps you build trust naturally. It's a reminder that attraction often grows quietly through shared experiences and presence, not just dramatic moments. Embrace these opportunities with calm confidence to cultivate a deeper connection. Sign number 8. Her body language is open and inviting. Body language speaks volumes, often revealing feelings that words cannot. A woman secretly attracted to you will display open, relaxed body language, uncrossed arms, shoulders facing you, and leaning in slightly during conversation. These nonverbal cues signal comfort, engagement, and interest. In Stoicism, awareness of body language is part of understanding both oneself and others. The modern Stoic practices mindful observation, reading these signals without jumping to conclusions, but appreciating their meaning. This openness contrasts sharply with closed-off postures that indicate discomfort or disinterest. Picture a conversation where she faces you fully, maintains eye contact, and subtly leans forward. She might tilt her head slightly, signaling curiosity and attentiveness. These gestures are unconscious but powerful. They communicate that she's emotionally and mentally available. Psychological research confirms that open body language increases trust and likability, creating a positive feedback loop. When she presents herself this way, it encourages you to respond in kind, fostering mutual openness. For you, noticing these cues is an invitation to deepen the dialogue, maintain your own open posture, and engage sincerely. This exchange of nonverbal signals builds a foundation for authentic connection based on mutual respect and presence. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to observe without overreacting, appreciate her body language as a clue, but remain grounded. This calm awareness allows you to nurture a meaningful relationship without losing yourself in emotional turbulence. Sign number 9. She smiles genuinely at your jokes and stories. A genuine smile is one of the most honest signs of attraction. When a woman smiles sincerely at your jokes or stories, even the small or imperfect ones, it shows she's emotionally engaged and finds joy in your company. From a Stoic perspective, joy is not about superficial happiness, but a deep appreciation of the present moment and shared connection. Her smile reflects this mindful enjoyment, a simple yet profound acknowledgement of your presence. Unlike polite or forced smiles, genuine smiles reach the eyes and involve subtle muscle movements around the mouth. These smiles signal warmth and acceptance, creating a safe emotional space between you. Imagine telling a story, and she responds with a bright, natural smile that lingers. This response is an emotional yes, signaling she values your thoughts and feels connected. In real life, this sign offers reassurance. Attraction isn't always about grand gestures. Often, it's in these moments of shared laughter and lightness that bonds form strongest. As Epictetus advised, don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Embrace these smiles as authentic moments that enrich your connection without forcing expectations. When you see her smile like this, respond warmly, smile back, engage further, and enjoy the genuine rapport you're building. This exchange, simple as it seems, is a cornerstone of emotional intimacy. Sign number 10. She maintains steady communication. One of the most reliable, yet often underestimated signs that a woman is quietly attracted to you is the way she maintains consistent, steady communication. Whether it's through texts, social media interactions, phone calls, or even casual check-ins, her approach is measured and thoughtful, not overwhelming or sporadic. This kind of balanced communication shows that she values your presence in her life and wants to nurture a connection that grows organically over time. Unlike impulsive or erratic messaging patterns, which can create confusion or anxiety, her steady flow of communication reflects a deliberate, intentional effort to stay connected. This behavior closely aligns with the Stoic ideal of moderation and consistency, virtues highly prized in the philosophy of modern Stoicism. The modern Stoic understands that meaningful relationships aren't built on fleeting impulses, but through steady, reliable actions that demonstrate respect and care over the long term. When she reaches out regularly to ask how your day went, share something that reminded her of you, or simply to say hello, it's a clear signal that you're on her mind. These small but frequent gestures accumulate, creating a foundation of familiarity and trust. Psychologists have long noted that consistency in communication reduces uncertainty and builds psychological safety, two essential ingredients for attraction to deepen and flourish. This steady rhythm helps both of you feel secure in the budding connection, making it easier to open up and be vulnerable. For you, this steady communication is an invitation to engage patiently and authentically. There's no need to rush or force a deeper connection. Instead, match her pace and appreciate the gradual unfolding of your relationship. This measured approach fosters mutual respect and demonstrates emotional maturity, qualities that resonate deeply with the modern Stoic mindset. Remember the wisdom of Seneca, who said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." This advice reminds us that investing time and energy wisely in relationships pays dividends in the quality and depth of those connections. Steady communication isn't about constant contact or dramatic displays. It's about the quiet, consistent presence that nurtures trust and lays the groundwork for something meaningful and lasting. In a world where instant gratification often dominates, this slow, deliberate approach stands out as both refreshing and effective. It shows that she isn't just interested in a momentary thrill, but is considering you as part of her life in a meaningful way. For you, recognizing and honoring this steady pattern allows you to respond with calm confidence, building rapport without pressure, and deepening your connection on solid ground. So next time you notice that steady, thoughtful communication from her, whether it's a well-timed message or a casual check-in, recognize it as a powerful signal of attraction. Embrace it with patience and presence, knowing that this slow, deliberate rhythm mirrors the Stoic path to meaningful relationships, where depth and authenticity triumph over haste and superficiality. Sign number 11. She mirrors your moods and energy subtly. One of the most instinctive and revealing signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you lies in her subtle act of mirroring your moods, tone, and overall energy. Mirroring is an unconscious behavior where she reflects your emotional state back to you. If you are calm and composed, she matches that tranquility. If you become enthusiastic or animated, her energy rises in tandem. This delicate synchronization isn't a deliberate performance, but rather a profound form of emotional attunement and empathy. It means she is deeply tuned into you, feeling your vibe almost as if it were her own. From the lens of Stoicism, this mirroring perfectly embodies the philosophy's emphasis on awareness, harmony, and living in accordance with nature. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate an acute awareness of ourselves and the world around us, including the people we interact with. When she mirrors you, she's creating a harmonious connection that flows effortlessly, no words needed. This silent resonance forms an emotional bridge between two people, allowing her to connect with your inner state in a way that feels natural and genuine. Psychologists have long recognized mirroring as a foundational pillar of building rapport and trust. It is through this subtle mimicry that people come to feel seen, understood, and accepted. Mirroring fosters comfort and reduces social barriers by creating an unspoken agreement. I am like you, and you are like me. This unconscious dance of imitation lays the groundwork for emotional safety and mutual understanding, key ingredients in any meaningful relationship. In everyday interactions, mirroring might look like her matching the pace of your speech, echoing your gestures, or adopting similar facial expressions. For example, if you lean forward while speaking, she might do the same. If you smile or laugh, she responds with a similar warmth. These actions may be so subtle that you barely notice them at first, but their impact on the connection is profound. It's like two waves moving in sync, each reflecting the rhythm of the other. For you, recognizing this behavior is a powerful signal that she is emotionally engaged and invested in the interaction. It's an invitation to remain authentic and present because she's not responding to a facade. She's connecting with your true self. This kind of attunement deepens the bond, as it signals that your feelings and expressions resonate with her on a fundamental level. The Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius once said, "Adapt yourself to the life you have been given." Her mirroring is a subtle yet powerful form of adaptation. She's adjusting herself to your presence, aligning with your energy, as a way of expressing her interest and fostering closeness. This harmonious adjustment is not about losing oneself, but about mutual attunement and respect, a dance of souls seeking connection. In the grand scheme of attraction, this mirroring behavior might seem understated, but it's anything but insignificant. It's an emotional feedback loop that validates your feelings and invites you to step deeper into connection with calm confidence. So next time you notice her mirroring your mood or gestures, take it as a meaningful sign. She's opening herself up to you, responding to your energy, and inviting you into a shared emotional space. Sign number 12. She expresses curiosity about your beliefs and values. One of the most profound yet often overlooked signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you lies not in fleeting gestures or casual compliments, but in her genuine curiosity about your inner world, your beliefs, values, and the principles that guide your life. Unlike surface-level conversations that skim the edges of daily routine or trivial small talk, she intentionally steers the dialogue toward deeper, more meaningful topics. She asks thoughtful, sometimes challenging questions that reveal her desire to truly understand who you are at your core. This kind of curiosity is rare and precious because it reflects a modern Stoic's pursuit of wisdom, not just in knowledge, but in understanding the human experience beneath the surface. The modern Stoic does not chase fleeting pleasures or shallow connections. Instead, they seek dialogue that fosters growth, insight, and genuine resonance. When she asks what motivates you, what principles you live by, or how you perceive the world, she's signaling something far beyond casual interest. She's inviting you into a shared space of vulnerability and authenticity, where compatibility and trust can blossom. Think about what this means emotionally. To inquire about your values is to say, I want to know the foundation of who you are. It's an invitation to open up, to share your convictions, your dreams, and even your struggles. This invitation creates a safe emotional space that encourages you to be your true self, without masks or pretense. Psychologically, such conversations build intimacy because they engage the parts of us that crave connection on a soul level, far beyond the superficial. From your side, embracing these conversations is a chance to demonstrate the Stoic virtue of authenticity, Respond openly and thoughtfully, recognizing that her questions are a gesture of trust. Sharing your worldview and values is not just about impressing her, it's about allowing her to see the real you, warts and all. This is the foundation of meaningful relationships, where both parties can stand fully known and accepted. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." Her curiosity challenges you to live this truth, to reflect on your beliefs and express them honestly. At the same time, her questions help both of you explore a mutual authenticity, laying the groundwork for a bond built on substance rather than superficial charm. In practical terms, when she probes deeper, don't shy away or deflect. Instead, view this as an opportunity to engage in a thoughtful exchange that enriches both your understanding of each other. Whether she's curious about your moral compass, your aspirations, or how you navigate challenges, her questions reveal a desire for genuine connection and compatibility. In a world dominated by quick judgments and shallow interactions, this kind of deep curiosity is a beacon, a sign that she values more than just the surface. It's an invitation to grow together, intellectually and emotionally, with a steady and sincere pace aligned with Stoic principles. By honoring this curiosity, you honor the possibility of a meaningful, lasting connection grounded in mutual respect and shared values. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. Remember, the next time you're around someone who might be secretly attracted to you, take a moment to really observe those small, subtle signs. It could be a lingering glance that holds just a little too long, a playful touch that feels more than accidental, or a deep conversation that goes beyond everyday chit-chat. These little moments often speak louder than words ever could. In the spirit of Stoicism, it's important to stay calm and observant, so you can see things clearly without letting emotions cloud your judgment. When you notice these signs, you gain valuable insight, not just into how she feels, but also into how you can respond with confidence and thoughtfulness. This clarity helps you build stronger, more meaningful connections, rather than getting caught up in guesswork or uncertainty. My sincere advice to you is this: don't rush to conclusions or let your emotions take over. Instead, approach these moments with calm confidence and open awareness. This way, you not only understand her better, but also create space for a deeper, more genuine relationship to grow. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos on attraction, confidence, and navigating relationships with wisdom. And I'd love to hear from you. Share your own experiences and thoughts in the comments below. How have you noticed these subtle signs in your life? What worked for you? Thanks again for watching. Take care of yourself, stay thoughtful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.